Hey, Curious here. Just another stupid video to rant on about. That's right. I'm proud to rant. Anyway, there was a story from my youth, and I want to tell it, but I gotta admit, I did a video before this, and I was kind of embarrassed. But I'm just gonna tell it from my cold case 16-year-old self. Back in the 80s, yeah. We were all rockers then, you know. Anyway, and it all revolves around a story that it reminded me from that I heard recently on a video talking about the infamous purple lighter. The purple Bic lighter. And the reason it's infamous is because no one likes that god-awful friggin' pink color and it gets thrown in the drawer. But when the time comes that you need that lighter, that's when shit is usually going left. It's true. First the white one gets used up. No, first the black one gets used up. Then the white one gets used up. Then the other colors go. Then the purple lighter will show up. That's when you know things are going wrong. Trust me. Anyway, so we're friggin' in the 80s, right? And we're something. Anyway, we're friggin' cruising around, and we picked up this girl, you know, and it was like, and we're running around with her because we're with my friend and I and his friggin' 69 friggin' Roadrunner, his Charger, you know, the one with the big tail on the back. Anyway, or was that 73? I don't know. But anyway, it's the one with the big, huge friggin' fin on the back, the white fin. And we're running around, it's bright blue, you know. Really inconspicuous, right? But we pick up this girl, hear her backstory. You know, she's from the children's home, yada yada yada, la da 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 da. Oh, okay, you know, you're hoofing it. You're looking to party. All right, fine. You know, so it's like, okay, there's a girl for friggin' me or one of my other friends to party with. You know, maybe. I mean, things are cool like that. My friend had his girlfriend, you know, and we were tagging along. So we're looking to make it a couples evening for everyone. Just like that, you know. You know, whatever's cool, right? We were cool like that. And it's like, okay, alright, babes, come on, you know. So, you know, but there's kind of a strange vibe from her. I'll call her, I think, yeah, her really name was Suzie. I'll call her Suzie Hotpants, though. Man, we did not know. So we're friggin', the purple lighter's there, by the way. It's one of the purple lighter nights, for sure. So, we're talking, and it's like, well, we have to friggin' go over and friggin' pick up some party supplies. The $10 friggin' 3-finger bag party supply kit. Right? Right. So we're going over there, and we're like, well, we can't take friggin' outsiders because it's a friggin' members only store. So what do we do? You know, they don't want loitering in the parking lot. And she says, well, I can hide in that house over there. I've been staying there. It's like, oh, well, okay. And she's like playing with this candle. And it's like, this is kind of an old house. You might not want that candle in here. You know, and it's friggin', and she's getting stupid with the candle, right? Everyone's like, okay, you know, friggin', we've seen all kinds of things come through the door anyway. So, you know, and the hijinks, friggin', some of our drunk hilarities were nothing to friggin' poke fingers at, so, hey. So, on the wild side, we're like, alright. You know, one of us put out the friggin' candle, and, you know, we didn't think it'd be a problem. You know? But no. We did not know. So we friggin' go to the friggin' supply store. Come back after a little trip to the friggin' members only club. You know, 3 sheets to the friggin' wind, right? With all our party supplies. And we look, and we're riding up to this place, and we're seeing cops swarming around like friggin' bees. Little black and white bees. You know, and then we see fire trucks. We see flames looking into the night sky. Cops everywhere. You know, we're like, what are we doing here? You know, we gotta pick up that girl. You know, oh God, alright, you know. So we managed to friggin' cruise in. You know, really inconspicuous, right? In a friggin' blue and white fucking Charger. Big old fit on the back, you know. We're creeping in inconspicuously, you know, peeking around. And friggin' we get up there, and friggin' we're like, where's that girl? I don't know. My God, you know, wasn't she in that building? You know, shut up, be quiet, you know. We might have to get out of here. And friggin' here comes friggin' Susie out of the fucking bushes. I mean, I don't know what the fuck it is. This girl just shows up and shit, right? And, you know, and somehow the cops didn't catch her. You know, or don't know about her or something, right? And we go, what's up with you? Are you alright? You know, and she goes, yeah, boo. And then freaking, we're some of us looking at each other, you know, because we saw the way that she was playing with that candle, and they go, what happened? She goes, I don't know. I just lit the candle and it got knocked over, and you know. And she's not crying now. No, Suzie Hotpants is freaking watching the flames go up, getting hot in this friggin' weird kind of friggin' maniacal way, and we're like, everyone's like, oh shit, what do we, you know, and people are friggin' pulling each other off the side. What do we do, you know? We gotta friggin' cut her loose and run. We gotta get out of here, you know. And then friggin', you know, can we take her back drop her off to the children's home? You know, well, let's just get her out of here and go, you know. Hello, right here. Let's just take her anyway, you know. We want some partying, right? No, we can't take her back to the house. She might burn the fucking house down. Jesus Christ. Well, let's get out of here friggin' anyway. So we friggin' inconspicuously pile into the blue fucking Charger, right? And we take off. And I mean, this chick is maniacal. She's gushing everywhere about this fucking fire she started. And it's like, oh shit, you know. So finally, we make sure the party's pretty much over that night. We make sure to friggin' that she doesn't have any flammables, and she goes to sleep in the back room. We're not in the party mood, you know, because it's like there's like serious trouble, you know. And we dumped her off the next day by the children's home. It was just like, yeah, go away. I still didn't get any that night. So bitch. Yeah. That was Suzie Hotpants. And that's my story. One of many, by the way. Anyway. Talk to you guys later. Bye.